Ok, on est de retour. On est dehors avec des fans et des fans. C'est vraiment, c'est cute de les voir parce qu'ils vont pas avoir la chance de rentrer à l'intérieur pour voir les Backstreet Boys. Mais j'ai ici Nicolas et Élise, frères et sœurs. Ça va bien? Ouais. Est-ce que ça fait longtemps que vous attendez pour voir les Backstreet Boys? Ouais. Je dois dire, Nicolas, ça fait un peu étrange de te voir. T'es comme un des seuls garçons dans la foule. Ouais. Je disais tantôt, il est chanceux, il est entouré de belles filles, c'est chanceux. Alors, qui est fan ici? Est-ce que tous les deux, vous êtes fans? Moi. Toi, tu fais juste l'accompagner? Ouais. Ouais, c'est cute, c'est le fun. Mais moi, j'ai une bonne nouvelle pour vous. Je vous amène à l'intérieur pour les voir. Dans le studio. Je sais que j'en fais des jaloux. Je suis vraiment désolée. Alors, on va aller rejoindre Rebecca sur scène avec les Backstreet Boys. Il y a quelqu'un qui va venir vous chercher. Venez-vous-en.
Chanceux! C'est toujours le délire ici, dans l'environnement Musique Plus. Julie, t'as raison, il y a des gens qui ne peuvent pas rester avec nous à l'intérieur. À l'intérieur, on a à peine à s'entendre, mais là, on va parler un peu du nouvel album. Let's talk about this new album. Never Gone. Let's talk about Incomplete because it could be interpreted in 1,000 different ways, I guess. But I think it fits in nicely with your story in the sense that do you agree that if it's not the five of you, you do feel as though something's missing? Are you sort of each other's missing link?
We are. And our fans. Our fans are our missing link. I think during the time that we had off, I know, I love you too, Dick. Anyways, that was good.
I just had a sandwich.
Anyways.
AJ's gonna throw up.
Now, I think during the time that we had off... Oh, go ahead, Brian. I was going to say, I think during the time that we had off, we had a chance to miss each other, to not only miss each other, but also to miss our fans, which I think we have the best fans around the world. And merci beaucoup to all of you out there for being so supportive and being behind the Backstreet Boys.
Brian?
I was just going to say the title of the record obviously has two different meanings. The last track on the record is the self-titled track called Never Gone, which was written by Kevin and a friend of ours named Gary Baker. But he wrote that song about the loss of his father. He lost his dad in 1991 to colon cancer. And he's had the really neat thing, the special thing I think about that song, not only when Kevin lost a father, I lost an uncle because we're family, but he had this piece of music for our entire career that he would always sit and play on the piano. And we would always give him a hard time, like, well, you need to make it a song, you need to make it a song. And finally, that song became Never Gone. So I'm just extremely proud of him being able to articulate his thoughts through
Why did you wait such a long time? Kevin, why did you wait such a long time?
I'm sorry.
Just because, you know, doing a song about my father, I knew I wanted that piece of music to be for my father. But to articulate it and put it in words don't come as easily for me as music does.
Okay.
And so I teamed up with a guy that I've written with a lot, Gary Baker, and he just helped me to get the words to come out of me. And finally we have it on an album, and the record company liked it, the guys liked it, and
the fans liked it as well.
And also, just really quickly, also when we took the break, a lot of people said, well, the Backstreet Boys are through and they're broken up. And that was never the case. It was never the case. We decided to take a little hiatus, and obviously I think, you know, we're a lot healthier now, and we feel stronger, and I think it's portrayed in the record.
It's portrayed in the record. It's funny because a lot of the songs feature lyrics like where you sing about struggling to let somebody go, and that somebody's living within you and will live on with you forever. So they were clearly written for the men that you have become. You know, we can crack jokes about the Backstreet Boys, all that stuff. The men that you have become.
Yes.
Were there yes, manly men.
Man.
Were there some issues that you wanted to address? You know, the specific things that you wanted to talk about aside from your father's death?
There were some world issues that we wanted to talk about in a song called Weird World, which we felt was something that we have taken a stance and once with our lyrics, maturing our lyrics. I mean, there's, with all the 9/11 and the terrorism that goes on, that song right there specifically talks about that and how us, you know, as being scared about getting on a plane and stuff like that. So there's definitely some deep, mature subject fact matters that are in this album, as well as, like you said, Kevin, talking about life, death. I think we've all grown. I mean, I think the time off gave us time to experience life and gave us new meaning to write towards when we were working on this album.
Donc, vous savez que le nouvel album Never Gone, on parle vraiment de sujets un peu plus adultes, si vous voulez. Il y a évidemment le père de Kevin qui est décédé en 1991 du cancer du côlon. Il a écrit une chanson qui s'appelle Never Gone. Et pendant longtemps, il y avait la musique, mais il n'y avait pas les paroles. Et Brian expliquait qu'il avait vraiment fallu lui dire « Let's go, écris-la, sors ça, c'est une bonne chanson, c'est du bon matériel. » Puis il disait « C'était un peu difficile pour moi, mais j'ai collaboré avec d'autres auteurs-compositeurs qui m'ont aidé à la sortir. » Et puis le titre Never Gone fait un peu référence au fait aussi qu'il y a plein de gens qui pensaient que les Backstreet Boys n'allaient jamais revenir. Et évidemment, aujourd'hui, ils sont en train de manger leurs mots parce qu'ils sont de retour. Quick thing about Incomplete as well, the song is that I noticed that it's reaching a lot of people. And right here, I know of some dudes, some guys, some boys, some men, some bros, call them whatever you want. They're loving the song, and they're like they're coming out of the closet, so to speak. They love Suddenly the Call. They love I Want It That Way. Do you see that as a victory?
Let me just tell you, we were flying from LA to Toronto. We landed in Toronto last night, and we flew here this morning. There was a flight attendant, a gentleman, and he was like, he caught me coming out of the lavatory, the bathroom, right? The loo. Hello. And he said, you know, we saw you guys on the morning show, and I just want to let you know we told our wives that we were all having breakfast, but we went to my buddy's apartment and watched you guys on the show. So I was like, he goes, you know, we're all kind of coming out of the closet because we all have loved you guys for so long. And I was like, hallelujah.
Victory! No, you must feel victor. There you go. Revenge is sweet. Donc, je disais que la chanson Incomplete rejoint beaucoup de gens, dont certains hommes, certains gars qui admettent, qui sortent de l'ombre, qui disent, tu sais quoi, moi j'aime ça, les Backstreet Boys. The Call, je l'adore, cette chanson-là, ainsi que d'autres chansons. Puis il me disait que sur l'avion, il y avait un agent de bar, gars, qui a expliqué qu'il a menti à sa femme, qui lui aurait dit, je m'en vais jouer au bowling avec les gars. Puis finalement, non, ils ont regardé l'émission sur laquelle les Backstreet Boys étaient invités. OK, d'autres questions du public? More questions from the fans, because the fans don't want to hear us talk. They want to hear you talk.
Merci. I'm back with Véronique here, who has a question for you.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Ma question, c'est, vous, en tant que Backstreet Boys, vous avez beaucoup de questions par rapport que les fans vous posent. Si on inverse les rôles et que nous, les fans, vous avez la chance de nous poser une question, laquelle ce serait?
That's a good question because obviously so many people ask you questions. We have fans here today, journalists. If you had the chance to reverse the role just once, what would you like to ask, for instance, Véronique?
What do you think our next single should be off of the Never Gone?
Ah, ça c'est une question pour toi. Est-ce que tu as compris?
Wow, bad question.
Probably Wild World. Wild World.
Weird World.
Et voilà!
That's Kevin's favorite.
Alors, la question de Véronique était, c'est vrai, ça arrive souvent, vous avez compris c'est quoi ces questions, je me mélange tout ça avec la traduction. Et leur question à eux était, qu'est-ce que tu penses qui devrait être notre prochain extrait de notre album? Et qu'est-ce qu'il a répondu?
Wild World.
Est-ce que tu es d'accord?
Weird World.
Oui.
Voilà, good choice, she said. She likes that song. There you go. Merci beaucoup, Véronique. J'ai aussi quelqu'un d'autre.
Do you know?
C'est quoi ton nom, ma belle?
Pascal.
Pascal. We have Pascal here who has another question for you.
Hello.
You have a retro Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's way back.
Old school.
Yeah.
Alors, vas-y, pose ta question, Pascal.
So my question is for Brian. How has becoming a father changed you, and how does it inspires your songwriting?
Well, how becoming a father has changed me. I hope for the better. I know my little I know my little boy has done nothing but influence my life. I think he pushes me in a manner where my father taught me. He went to work for 35 years, and he taught me how to work and provide for your family. And so now I'm in the situation as a father to show my little boy how to work hard and provide for your family. So there's nobody more important than my wife and my little boy. And thank you. Hopefully fatherhood looks good on me, because I enjoy it. There's nothing better in my life. And also really fast, being a pop star or a rock and roll star is one thing that's part of my life, but I would be my little boy's hero any day over that.
C'est une belle question. Would you like any more kids at all?
I would have a whole slew of them if I could. But you might want to talk to the missus on that.
Yeah, exactly. She's the one going through it.
Yes.
Alors, la question était, parce que Brian, c'est le seul qui est papa dans la formation, et elle voulait savoir si ça l'avait affecté, si ça l'avait changé, et aussi si ça l'avait inspiré quand il écrit des chansons. Et il a dit, ben, évidemment, oui, ça m'a énormément changé d'être père. J'ai toujours voulu être père. Il est très heureux d'être père. Et l'important aussi, c'est qu'il, lui, a toujours été élevé avec un père qui a toujours tout donné. Il lui a tout donné, mais il lui a montré aussi comment travailler fort pour redonner à la famille et à ceux qu'on aime. Et c'est ce qu'il aimerait aussi apprendre à son fils. Et je lui ai demandé est-ce qu'il aimerait avoir d'autres enfants. Il dit, si je pouvais